Thought I'd come down in the woods today. I haven't been down here in a while, so. And thought I'd talk about YouTube. I started this channel, I'm coming up on 9 years. 9 years ago, I started this channel. I remember when I started it. It was a struggle, but every new subscriber, I used to do like a little happy dance, and it was kind of funny. And you know, I talked about it on YouTube. And let's see, the first summer, around July time frame, we were in Virginia. I was getting 50 subscribers a day. Back then, they didn't have the see, they've updated the software on YouTube since I started. So it used to be an old format. You couldn't really figure out where subscribers were coming from right away, and you know, you get the information 2 days later or 3 days later. It was probably, I think, 3 days later, and you're already kind of lost as to how you gained them. It was just really difficult to track all that information. And then they changed over to the new system, and it was hard to get used to and understand, but eventually, heck, I don't even remember how the old system worked anymore very well. So you get used to this new system, and it tracks things better. But I was always so excited about getting 50 subscribers a day. Well, today, I would know where that information is coming from, and it would make sense. Oh, okay, yeah, it came from here and there, and it's very, very detailed, and you can break down charts and graphs and on the new system. You could find out anything you wanted to know, basically. If you just clicked enough of buttons and did enough things, you could search it any way you wanted. And it's getting better all the time. And then a few years ago, they came out with short videos. And that was supposed to change the world. Well, what happened is YouTube messed up. They wanted you to start doing short videos, but back then they didn't separate the videos. It didn't even make sense how they were organizing them, and it was just a mess. It was just an absolute mess. And so they said that if you wanted to grow your channel, you needed to make short videos. Well, immediately after people started making short videos, their long-form content just crashed. My channel absolutely crashed after short videos came out. And it's been hard. Well, I don't know if I've ever recovered from it, to be honest. I made a couple short videos, just a couple. And what they decided or figured out a year later, YouTube figured out a year later, was that they programmed the system wrong. If you click on let's say you watch 5-minute videos regularly, and I'm making 15-minute videos, it's most likely that you will never see my video ever on your feed, because they're assuming that you wouldn't want to watch a 15-minute video, so they're not even sharing it with you. It doesn't even matter if you're interested in the content. You know, you want to know everything there is to know about off-grid living. It's quite likely you would have never seen my videos because you only watch 5-minute videos. YouTube knows that, so they won't give you the 15-minute video, just as an example. So when shorts came out, shorts were only allowed to be a minute long. So a lot of people were watching the new short videos, and all of a sudden, if you made a short video and your subscribers watched that short video, a lot of your subscribers, and at first, I mean, short videos were just taking off. Now that it was telling YouTube, okay, this audience no longer is watching 15-minute videos. They're only watching 1-minute videos. They didn't separate the idea that short videos are only a minute long. So it crashed the channel. And I mean, big YouTubers are getting upset about this. PewDiePie and just all kinds of them were getting upset about it. That there was something wrong. Well, they finally figured it out. They fixed it. And now it's separated, where they're supposed to support each other, long form and short form. And I'm starting to see that. Not on this channel. This channel, I've given up on short videos. I mean, it just doesn't work over here. Well, this channel's just dead. I mean, it's off-grid living. Nobody's interested in off-grid living, especially since the new president has taken over. When the last president took over, I mean, the channel exploded for a while. But then it died off again, and nobody's interested. You know, they're just, well, I've had commenters say this. I don't watch your channel anymore because I'm not worried about living off-grid. I don't worry about it. our president's going to save us. So that's just, you know, what am I going to do about it? I'm glad you're happy that the president is doing good for you. So this channel is dead, and I'm not going to fearmonger. And even the fear-mongering channels, I don't even think are doing well anymore. Nobody believes them. You know, they like this president, so how can you say, oh, this president is just as bad as the last one? But they are doing it, but not very convincingly, obviously. But I remember how excited I used to get, and that this channel was going to grow, and it did. It grew a lot. I mean, 88,000 subscribers. Now, for the last year, I haven't gained one subscriber. I've almost lost, well, it's like 960 subscribers I've lost this year alone. I have not gained one. What I think is happening is YouTube is starting to scrub the dead accounts. And so I lose tons a day, and then you know, I got the trolls. They like to tick away at it. So my goal with this channel is if it ever takes off again, great. You know, that's fine. If I see that there's interest in off-grid living, but it's like van life. Van life's dead, and YouTube even said that. The organization said YouTube or van life YouTube videos was the best genre to be in. Now it's the worst. So I would imagine off-grid's about the same. It may pick back up one of these days, but until then, I've got to do something different. Well, YouTube tells you to pivot your channel. Well, that is just terrible advice. It really is terrible advice. I pivoted this channel from van life to off-grid channel, and oh, it was devastating. Thousands of people unsubscribed. They just weren't interested in it. They wanted van life. So you can't just pivot a channel. So last summer, you know, YouTube said pivot. So I was looking at doing lawnmower repair on this channel and changing the name. You know, that's what I planned on doing. But I didn't want to destroy the channel, even more than what it was already being destroyed. So I decided to create a second channel. And I knew this new channel was going to be a challenge. It's unrelated to this channel, so it's not like a lot of my subscribers are going to go over there and watch it. Now, I will admit, my subscribers were real champs, and they got this new channel monetized in record speed. I mean, I can't say thank you enough. They watched, they played their video, the playlist at night. So I really did appreciate it, and still do appreciate it. But as expected, once that happened, everybody's, you know, like, okay, well, we did our job, and I appreciate it. So now it's just normal growth. Of course, in the wintertime, nobody's really interested in repairing lawnmowers now, so you got that problem too. Now, I tell you, you can look at all the YouTube channels, and you can go over to Social Blade, and you can check it all out. And Social Blade shows that every channel that does lawnmower repair has this huge dip. Lawnmower repair channels are very predictable. It's just insanely predictable. This channel, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Never has been. Never has been. Sometimes, well, even when I was doing van life, you know, off-grid living, truck camper and all that stuff, there was no predictability. That first summer, like I said, you know, I was doing 50 subscribers a day. The next year, nothing. So it was just very unpredictable. You're always trying to figure out how to grab an audience, and always trying to figure out what you could do. And you know, I ended up. They're just constantly working to figure out the problem. But the new channel is very predictable, and with the new channel, it's just going to be a waiting game. I've said that before. A matter of time before YouTube figures out who my audience is. And they're going to put a video out, you know, start to promote a video, one that I've already done. It could be a new video. It could be a video that I made 2 years ago or 10 years ago. But eventually, they're going to pick one up, guaranteed. I mean, that's how predictable it is. And that's when my channel will start to grow. Very predictable. All lawnmower repair channels have done the same thing. And there's actually videos out there of lawnmower repair channels doing this, and they're all very predictable. Automotive channels, same thing. Very predictable. I've been working a little bit harder on the new channel recently. I've been making short videos. Now, YouTube says I should make at least 2 a week, and that's just nearly impossible for me to do. I don't know how to make a short video of how to repair a lawnmower. I mean, I've been doing okay, but it's just complicated. And so what they suggest is you take your current video, or even your next video, and you try to grab some content out of that video, and then you can say, okay, this video, the short video is related to this long form, and that's supposed to drag traffic over to it. So that's just very difficult. So I've been doing one a week. I do it on Sundays at noon, every Sunday. And you know, it's actually been doing pretty well. The short videos have been doing pretty well. This last video has 10,000 views on it. Now, they just recently changed how they calculate views, and it doesn't make sense why they did it. They count every swipe as a view. Every swipe. So if somebody swipes your video and then swipes away, they count it as a view. But that's not actually how they do all their calculations. The videos that they do calculations on are the ones that they watch for a certain amount of time. Nobody knows how long that is, but as long as it's a certain amount of time, then they count that as a view that gets AdSense money, it gets watch time, and it's just, so it doesn't make sense. Nobody knows why they did it. It's kind of stupid. So anyway, this last video's got 10,000 views, but 4,000 actual views. You know, views that they're actually counting for AdSense or whatever. What I have noticed is it does bring in a few extra subscribers, and even YouTube says that short videos tend to bring in more subscribers than long form videos because they're giving it out to a bigger audience. And you're going to have different audiences. You're going to have ones that like long form. You're going to have audiences that like short videos, and so you're kind of grabbing both of the best, you know, best of both worlds. The problem is short videos don't make any money. 10,000 views, and I've made 4 cents. 4. Whereas with the long form, let's see, I think my last video, let's just say it's around 300 or 400 views, and it's already up to $8. So, you know, there's a significant difference on money. So I guess if you're wanting to just be famous, short videos are a way to go, but they're not a way to make money. But it's supposed to help the channel grow and promote your long form videos, and I guess I kind of see that. So I have a funny story though. I mean, I used to post my videos on Facebook on this channel, over on like Pop-Up Camper channel, Facebook groups, and I think that's probably how I got the 50 subscribers a day, was probably from some Facebook group. Again, don't know. Today it would be easy to figure out. All you got to do is look, and it would show you. The other day, somebody asked the question, what is a good online resource to learn lawnmower repair? And there was only like 2 or 3 comments. It was just posted when I saw it, you know, like 10 minutes ago. And people were saying YouTube is the best place to go. So I posted my channel on there, and then I just forgot about it. I mean, I've done it before, and I just completely forgot about it. So we were watching a movie, and I picked up my phone and looked at my channels to see, you know, I do that all the time. You know, once an hour or so, I pick up my phone and just see how the channels are doing, see if there's any comments. And I saw 5 subscribers had been added to my new channel. Now that's just hugely just rare. I mean, that just doesn't happen. Not on the new channel. You know, I'll get 1, maybe 2, maybe 0 subscribers per day on the new channel, and I'm fine with that growth. It's working pretty good. So 5 in an hour. It was like so I knew a troll had finally decided he was going to troll my new channel, and he was going to add 100 or 1,000 new accounts, and he was going to subscribe them all. And you know, I'm supposed to get excited. I just got 1,000 new subscribers, and then he was going to start removing them, just like he does on this channel. I put the phone down. Thought, oh well, I knew it was going to happen. It was inevitable. You know, whatever. What am I going to do about it? Nothing. So I waited another hour, and I had like 10 more subscribers. Oh, darn it. And came back a little while later, I had like 5 more subscribers. I thought, man, he's really doing it. But the thing is I couldn't really identify where they were coming from, because YouTube wasn't, you know, it wasn't really explaining where it was coming from. You know, I got all those charts and graphs. So I dug in just a little bit further, and it said Facebook. Facebook. Oh, yeah, I posted that stupid comment. That's all it was a comment. And they'd all come from Facebook. And once again, I got pretty excited, like I did in the old days when I got those 50 subscribers a day. It was like, hey, you know, actual growth that I cultivated on my own. That is great. That's just great. So it's fun. It was fun. It is fun that I'm kind of getting excited again, like I used to, about YouTube. Not this channel. I mean, this channel is just, the trolls have destroyed it. They were successful at destroying it. They tried for 9 years to destroy it, and they accomplished it. And you know, it happens to channels. You Google it, and, you know, Google AI says that sometimes trolls win, and there's just nothing you can do about it. Trolls are out there to destroy your lives, and they get all excited about it. And, you know, while they sit behind their typewriter, drinking and smoking themselves to death, talking about how great they are, and, you know, it's a sad world we live in. So, but the new channel, that's pretty exciting. And, you know, hopefully it's going to be a whole different set of trolls. It really will. But it won't be, I don't think it's going to be as controversial on the other channel as this channel. This channel, we delve into some controversial comments about lifestyles and living, and people just don't agree. Fundamentally don't agree with living in a tiny house, or fundamentally don't agree with living on solar panels. Whereas on my new channel, how are you going to disagree about repairing a lawnmower? Okay, new carburetor. I mean, the only argument you can really get into is, no, you should have cleaned that one. No, you should have replaced that one. So, yeah, there's going to be arguments, but I don't get into, like, my opinions on anything. It's just not, I don't talk about opinions on that channel. I simply just repair the lawnmower. And when the lawnmower starts at the end of the video, then we all know that I've accomplished the task of repairing the lawnmower. Okay, it's not that controversial. So if you click this up next box, it will take you over to my other channel. I really appreciate you. Go check it out. So hope I can inspire you to get excited again, so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.